Hello, everyone. This is Charles Harper, and I want to game plan out a concept tonight. Basically, you probably have been seeing emails, depending on when you're watching this, about a social networking software. It's kind of in our space. Um, I wrote in my newsletter today to Ultimate Insiders as well as to the general community that I'm not going to be recommending or promoting the software that's available. And again, it has nothing to do with the creator. I don't really know them personally. I don't even know about the software. I did see it that it's being promoted, and it's probably going to sell a lot of copies. Um, let's just kind of leave that aside. The concept of building a social network as of right now, or an online forum or an online community or some combination of both where you can create content, interact with people, I think that's necessary now. I think that with the advent of social networks are changing, and they are responding to not only market pressure, but they're also responding to basically governmental pressure when it happens. And so they've got to really be careful, and they can't necessarily be all that caring about your business or your business model. And so I'm going to suggest that as you go forward, I mean, really depends on how much you want to spend and what you want to do, is to start looking at building a place where you can have conversations with people about the core ideas that you have in your business, or that you're building around, or that you suggest to your customers. We talk about this as Ultimate Insiders, that I think it's principle number 9. You really do want to make sure that you're building an online community, and the concept is good. I just am a little gun shy right now about promoting, or even recommending, or even mentioning one-time price software and things of that nature. So I'm just not going to suggest that you even go look at it. I am going to suggest you take a look at Circle. I put the link in the description if you want to do it. I mean, there's a cost associated with Circle. You may not want that cost. You may not want a monthly cost. That's fine. But the idea of building a social network where you can start to build conversations around the people that are going to be buying from you, I think is valid, and you have to start building that now. Because to try to start building it when Facebook kicks you off, or when you lose your Facebook account, or when you've got to start, trying to build relationships with customers, that's probably too late to start trying to do it. Um, there's some there are some interesting, I'm going to kind of cut bait with that right now here. There's some interesting offers that are going to be available to you. I want to take this time to kind of talk about those. I can't obviously talk about them all in my daily newsletter, and so there are only a limited amount of links that I can kind of put in there and that I really want to talk about. And so I'm going to use these sessions here at the end to kind of point you to some of the things that are available. um, right now, that we're recommending that you take a look at the Video Marketing PLR from Sajan, plrshow.com/Sajan S. There's also an interesting one from Alessandro Zamboni. Again, I didn't have a chance to talk about this in my newsletter, but I think it's worth taking a look at because of the topic. And you can find it at the plrshow.com/SANZ, right? SANZ. And that's for Alessandro Zamboni. I think it's on the survival niche, and so I think you know you can make the connection between kind of living on survival and running an internet business. I mean, that's an easy connection to make, and having that content someplace, either in your learning center, on your blog, wherever the case is, I think is a good addition to lead into some of the courses that you already have. And then also, lastly, I do recommend that you take a look at our new marketer workshop. This is, how you build a brand. It's where we talk about some of those core principles that I was talking to you about, where one of them is build an online community. We talk about the 10 principles. You can find that information at the plrshow.com/TN MW, right? TNMW. That's for the new marketer workshop, and you can get that there, and it's going to be kind of pretty cool. All right, so everybody, thanks for hanging out with me here, and have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.